Assalamu alaikum. What's your name? Where are you from? And how long have you been an Ahmadi?
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My name is Salima Banou. I'm from France. My dad is Algerian and my mom is half French and half Moroccan.
Okay. And how long have you been an Ahmadi?
I've been in England for more than 10 years, but I started being interested in Ahmadiyya in 1994, right at the beginning of MTA.
What was your faith before becoming an Ahmadi Muslim? And what was the importance of spirituality in your life before converting?
My religion, through my dad, I'm a Sunni Muslim, but I wasn't brought up religiously and I didn't know much about Islam. And through my mom, she doesn't believe in God at all. So I wasn't brought up religiously, but I always believe in God. And through school, I was introduced to Christianity as well. I was in a Catholic school. So, like I said, I always believe in God. And I started studying the Holy Quran. And this is where I realized that this is my religion. This is the true guidance. And this is what I wanted. But then I prayed to Allah that He guides me to the best mosque for me to understand the true meaning of Islam.
And if you could give a little bit more detail on how did you become an Ahmadi Muslim and what convinced you most to become an Ahmadi Muslim?
How I became an Ahmadi, I was flipping through the channel of satellite TV and I found MTA and I started watching and I was very happy that there was program that I could understand because they were translated in French and English. So I started watching the program, and what convinced me about Ahmadiyya was all the argument about what happened to Jesus alayhi salam, and as well about the promised Messiah. And I prayed a lot and Allah showed me a sign that Ahmadiyyat is the true Islam.
And how do you think you have benefited from becoming an Ahmadi Muslim? If you could please give me a few examples.
How I benefited from becoming an Ahmadi is I increased in my knowledge and my understanding of the Holy Quran, and I found a community. I found I was searching for the purpose of life and the existence, and through Islam and Ahmadiyyat, I understood that the worship of Allah is the reason of my being, and through studying the Holy Quran, I was able to change my life.
And do you think Muslim women have boring lives and are closed up in their homes?
Not at all. People who knows me knows that I'm not the sort of person who is closed up. I always study and I've always worked. And one of the reasons that I moved to England is that I wasn't allowed to wear my scarf to go to work. But prior coming to England, I was sure to start wearing my hijab, my veil, and not to leave it at home. So I was able to do that and to study and to work and to have leisure and to have friends and to be integrated in the society and contribute to it.
And how do you know God exists?
How do I know God exists? I had many signs when I was a child. I had dreams, and the one who seeks God, God will show himself to his creator. So I had that in my childhood, so I knew God exists. But the biggest proof is when we look around us, the earth and the sky and everything, it can't be the product of hazard. So it has to be a creator, and there's so many miracles like the Holy Quran. But also the acceptance of prayer is a big miracle and the proof of the existence of God.
And why do you wear a veil?
Why do I wear a veil? Because it's a teaching from the Holy Quran, and it's a good teaching. I wear my veil to observe, to be separated from men and to not be subject of the evil eyes of men. And it's a psychological effect as well that men sees that we are religious and we are this sort of person, and straight away they know that I'm a Muslim. So I'm a religious person, so there are things that I do and certain things that I don't do. But as well, it's a reminder of my duty towards Allah and towards my family, to be modest and meek and humble.
And what do you think's good about arranged marriages?
Arranged marriages can be necessary sometimes because people, men and women, especially in a society who observe Parda, which is separation between men and women, they need to meet. So we need a system to let them meet. So people who know best the person, I mean the woman and the man, it depends as well on their maturity and when they get married. But sometimes the parents know their children and they are able to help them to meet. But the choice eventually is always upon the two persons concerned, so the man and the woman who are getting married.
And how do you think Islam has changed the way you look at
How Islam has changed? Islam has taught me so much, especially the Holy Quran, and it's a guidance for all your life. So it changed absolutely everything. I put in question every of my belief from before, and I've accepted what the guidance the Quran give me. So, yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.